Vestige awakens once.
As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a place with the smell of burning ash on a hot wind and the sounds of a distant battle. It matters not.
Wait, ghosts wear clothes?
Once again, and we must set you on your path.
I wouldn't.
Days, weeks, I cannot tell.
I wouldn't either, but I'm saying, like, there's clothes die when you die?
I know only that you were deposited into the sea, and some charitable
that shit's too deep for the show, sorry.
Brought you to dry land. I'm afraid you'll have to decide that
and
for
his
yourself.
stick died too, apparently.
I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice. I cannot simply abandon her to the wrath of Molag Bal. I cannot foresee.
Well, yeah, the stick is already a dead tree.
But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish. Be wary, Vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Molag Bal looms across all Tamriel, and chaos spreads.
Wait, you talked to this nigga and you already gained some
Danger
XP?
roams the land and will assume many forms.
Well, you should get XP for talking.
Wait, your light armor just went. What the fuck?
Perhaps there is a reason for the place in which you find yourself.
Well, was he throwing like fucking stones at you like a poltergeist, this motherfucker?
Join with others. You might even seek out.
Oh, he's got soul magic, baby.
The choice is yours.
Wait, you're standing on fire? Okay.
As you can see, I only play with females, so.
Oh.
Now, for those that don't know, this is the Elder Scrolls Online. This is like the very beginning, and I want to try it out because I loved a lot of those games like Morrowind, stuff like that, and I wanted to see the online version. And I don't know, it's just the problem is that. It's like, what do you expect to see different from games like EverQuest,
when they dragged you out of the drink.
World of Warcraft, stuff like that? I mean, of course it's going to be done well, I expect that, but is it going to be something that's going to take you over the hill, that's going to give you something special in MMO world?
She asked for volunteers, but we've our own problems in Davon's Watch. No one signed up.
Yeah, also it's sort of like maybe the same problem that happened with Knights of the Old Republic, where like they're known for being straight up RPGs, and now it's a different format for an MMO than for a single player RPG.
Man, did that guy's beard, it looks like something that I would clean my pots and pans with. I mean, that guy has like a bristle.
I'm Holger, the Nord commander here in Davon's Watch. My men are the spine and strong arm of
and here we have Nick Fury.
I've heard good things.
Well, before he was turned,
Let's see if they're true. The Covenant is attacking.
Wait, how do you turn somebody black?
The Devils bombarded the northern district. Now they're ashore preparing to attack. I need every able hand in the battle to come. And you'll stand where
well, Marvel did it before they
right now, Grandmaster Tunvol
and I approve as a black guy,
in the north.
I want to hear nothing from you.
He's got a smart plan.
Wow, that's racist.
Follow me or meet me there. Your choice. You'll find a manor along the north city wall. I'll be there with Tunvol.
I do like that in this game, there was, like, you could pretty much steal everything like you could in all the other Elder Scroll games. I mean, you could pick up like almost everything. Like you walk around and there's like pots and pottery and knives and just things laying around. And I mean, it plays a lot like the single player game, but then the question remains. It's like, do you really need to play in an MMO world? And as I was playing, the test, because this was really what it was. It was like a weekend test. I kept saying to myself, man, this is fun and all, but with all the mods, all the add-ons that I could get out of the single player, why do I really need to play in a multiplayer world? Do I really need that online presence, especially as toxic as many online communities can be? And I just found myself continuously saying no.
Yeah, that's like in general the problem that I find when they take a single player game and switch it over to an MMO format. It's like, unless they had some premise that led really well into it, there's almost like no fucking point to doing it.
Oh, look at them hops! Oh, look at that flip! And she has like the red hood on, and she has no shoes for some reason. I couldn't find shoes in this beginning quest. Oh wait, I thought it was a hood. It's just her here. Man, it looked like she was wearing a hood. I love a barefooted woman. I don't know why. It's nothing sexist. I just like feet.
Yeah.
Honor to you, traveler.
Did I say too much?
I'm guessing you're new in town and need some work. It's a bit of luck we met because I need
talk to this guy now. Don't think about what you just said.
You may have heard Stonefalls is under attack. This makes some things very lucrative. Take wine. If I had a particular bottle, there's a party who'd pay well for it. Please, procure. There's a bottle of Tears of M.A.E. hoarded by a Nord tavern keeper here. I offered to buy, but he won't sell. Frankly, he'll never drink it, so he'd never know if it was replaced by a copy.
I drink bottle of Tears all the time.
He knew you were gay?
Down by the docks. A brute named Hector runs it.
How'd he know?
He's unreasonable about his precious bottle. You can't just smooth talk it away.
It's the fish stink.
With cleverness. Swap that bottle out when he's not looking. He probably can't tell the difference between good wine and swill. I knew you were game.
Oh, he knows. He fucking knows.
Wait, was that just a dead body just lying in the road?
Hello.
Yes, it's an online game.
Do a barrel.
See, if these MMOs were like real life, there would just be a constant smell of rotting corpses all over the place.
And just poop, like, especially running around barefoot, you'd just be slipping on poop all day.
Hello.
Hello.
Greetings, stranger. Long journey? Have you eaten yet? The large, foul-tempered rats on the docks taste really good. It's a pity the
Not the mama.
doesn't care for them. I don't know why.
Oh, I love you guys.
Pardon me, I'm showing the Scale Sister around town before.
Is that guy checking out your ass?
Packed. He's a crank. He hates drunk singing in his bar. Apparently, he only likes beautiful voices.
So is this game like in beta, or is this game free? What's the deal?
It's been released, but from what I've read, it's not getting all the people, it's not getting the numbers that they were expecting. And like I said, I mean, I think it's more of how well the other Elder Scrolls games are. I mean, Skyrim is still played. I mean, people still make mods for it, and it's just that, MMOs, they kind of left a bad taste in their mouth. I mean, like, people get to the point where if they're going to play an MMO, they're going to play like a specific kind that, for better or worse, has its own little advantages to it. So when they think Morrowind, when they think Elder Scrolls, they think like Morrowind, they think about Skyrim. And then when they look at this game, yeah, they see elements of that, but then they still end up with the bad taste of MMOs in their mouth. So I think that you're not going to grab all those MMO players that play World of Warcraft and those other MMOs to come over and play this game. So because of that, you don't have those numbers that you have in, you know, other MMOs. And I really think that the days of those big MMO numbers are just gone.
Well, I just checked on Steam, and they're selling this game for $60 fucking. They must be out of their goddamn minds.
That's another problem. I could see buying Skyrim, like when it first came out, for that. But you know,
welcome to the fish stink.
That's the thing. You're not going to buy this and then
I see you know your wines.
You know, pay a monthly fee for
to get that bottle. I had to cut through.
Yeah, they're thinking it's maybe 10 years ago.
I turned back an entire fleet of those dirtbags while I was swimming. Why do you think they call me the fish?
Because you smell like fish.
Well, fish smells like, you know what. So, I would not mind being called a fish. Know what I mean? Huh?
I still have no shoes.
You still have no shoes and you just walk on broken rocks and shit. Like, it's no problem.
I guess back then your feet were made of stone. So basically, my mission was to grab a rat and release it in the tavern. And then he would be like, oh my god, rats in my tavern. And then that would allow me to steal this wine. Now, I just assumed that back then, you would just find rats everywhere, including in establishments, and that's just normal.
Yes. But wait, you're assuming this is Earth in the past? Like the fucking Hyborian age from Conan or something?
Just anywhere. I just didn't think hygiene was a high priority.
No, and even then, probably what would have actually happened, the guy would be like, oh, cool, a rat, let me put that into a pot to make some stew for the patrons.
Yeah, I thought that's what the bottle of tears was. I thought it was like rat tears or something. Or the tears of people when they found out they were eating rat stew. Now, I'll be completely honest. I really have no idea, like, all the stuff I'm picking up. I just usually go out and explore a game, you know, and see what's going on. And just, you know, be like, hey, this is cool. Hey, this is cool. Oh my god, I died. That's not cool.
Insect parts. Let me pick that up.
Hey, you never know when you'll find, like, you know, that, you know, God, and God's like, hey, if you have insect parts, I'll give you these superpowers. Yeah, take that. Hey, see, that's the thing with MMOs, man. Someone's always got to be stepping on my game, man.
Can't you just murder that guy now if you wanted to?
No, see, and that's the other problem. It's like, you gotta have the Care Bear stare, where you all gotta work together. See, if this was in like Skyrim or something, and that was an NPC, I could just be like, hey, look, you walked in front of me, I can now murder you. And yeah, sure, there might be repercussions for that. But in an MMO, I can't do anything about it, because that's another player, and that wouldn't be nice. You might have hurt feelings or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Greetings.
Axe out of nowhere.
Yep, basically. Because I don't see a fucking backpack.
Back on your feet already? You needn't offer me gold. I only did what anyone should. I helped someone in need. Unlike some people
I had no plans to offer you gold.
We sure can. Even from near-drowned folks like you. I've been back to Bleak Rock a couple of times since plucking you from the sea by the scruff of your neck. Things aren't getting better there.
She's incredibly clean.
It's nothing. Most
Why is this girl being a bitch
are
to you?
already dead. But you've got decent gear. I bet you've seen battle. I told my boss Rana
I have no shoes. How is my gear decent?
Pay me back by helping her. Come with me to Bleak.
Yeah, your character looks like a fucking homeless person. You have decent gear.
You have blistered feet, but hey, look, your hair is nice. Do you use pert?
You have bloody feet. You're ready to go on an adventure. You have the feet of Die Hard. You're ready to go.
Shoot the glass. Wait, was that like that robot from, what was that movie? Short Circuit?
Johnny Five alive.
She's running through snow, so I guess that might, you know, help the blisters.
Dude, those feet look nasty. I'm sorry.
You'd still rub them, you know it. All right.
Yeah. You probably want her to walk on you, you freak.
Help, and I could use someone capable. Someone like you. You've seen combat.
Yeah.
And I need all the help I can get today. Villages are scattered across the island. We need to warn them.
You know, I always wondered about these breastplates where they actually like carve out the breast. So like, they didn't have boob jobs back then, but like, if you like change, like if your size changes or something, like you have to go and have a blacksmith like, you know, reshape them or something, or like if you get older, like I mean, how's that work?
Saying my sergeant is out at Hossen's farm.
Well, all I know is that it would have been awesome to be a blacksmith because you're like, oh, well, I have to make this armor for you. I'm going to have to take your measurements, baby.
A family came out from Stone Falls to work the place.
Measurements in large quotations.
Daedra worshippers. Now some bandits are hunting through the
Yeah,
place,
that's what,
and
yeah, that's, yeah.
Thank you, friend. Once you've dealt with the bandits,
if anything, at least
here,
most of the armor that I've seen so far is like realistic. It's not like the armor you see in some games where when they put on women, it's barely covering them. At least this one covers their body.
Yeah, I mean, usually we say pretty retarded things, but that armor looked like an actual working armor from reality. Not like a fucking chainmail bikini bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, so far from what I've seen, you know, the world looks nice. I mean, it looks a lot like, you know, what I've played in like Skyrim and stuff. But again, you know, you think about the price point, you think about paying monthly, you know, and the question remains like, why do I really need to do that? You know, and I think that's the main problem that you have with a game like this.
Are you then?
Yeah, like I guess they're trying to get like the people that would have bought Skyrim on day zero.
Back to Davon's Watch.
But then at the same time, those people probably are gonna be like, okay, well now I gotta deal with these fucking people walking into my battle that I don't want to deal with.
She can run pretty fast barefoot.
She's running like if she's just stole your computer.
She should steal some shoes.
Yeah.
Holgen said you were reliable. I trust his instincts, and I know there is much work to do. The Covenant closes on us like Nick's hounds on a kill. On fire? They think they've already won the city. They're entirely wrong. They are doomed to the last man. You are the plan. There's a relic beneath the city, guarded by.
Can you just imagine just walking around? It's like, here, let me go get you a drink or something. And like he's walking by like a curtain, it just catches on fire. Oh, sorry about that.
He'd be great back in Mad Men days when everyone smoked. I tried to reason with my ancestors, I'll light your cigarette. Here, I'll light your cigarette.
You must succeed where I cannot.
Can anybody lend me some shoes? Anybody? Any? No? Alright. See, and this is one of the parts where the MMO kind of kills it, because it's like, oh, we need you to go on this quest. You're the only person that can do it. You have to go into this crypt. You have to do this. But once you go inside this crypt, then you're in here with a million other fucking people. And it takes everything away because everyone's in there. Look at this. I mean, it's like going to the fucking mall on Christmas Eve. And this takes all the immersion out of the game. And I don't feel like I'm the only guy. I feel like this motherfucker just went out on, you know, in downtown.
It's Black Friday, bro.
Yeah, it feels like he just went and paid like everybody on the motherfucking street to go get this at the same time. He's like, look, whoever comes back with it first is win-win for me. And I just ran in here with, you know, the rest of these dumbasses. And it's like, oh, great.
Yeah, it's like, we'll pay you $1 billion to do this task. Note, there's only one person that earns $1 billion. But feel free to come.
It's the cannonball run of Elder Scrolls. Yeah, look, everyone grabbing for the one skull. At least it'd be great if it was like a battle royal, like we all have to fight each other for it. That would be,
fuck yeah.
I mean, look, I didn't even really have to fight anything. Like, I could go and swing at someone else's. But, I mean, this should have been something where I fight a series of monsters. I have to battle in this crypt. But no, I just ran through it as if I was just strolling through my neighborhood. And, I mean, in a nutshell, that's what's disappointing with this game. I mean, Elder Scrolls Online, you know, it looks good, it plays well, and I'm sure it's enjoyable, but it just seems so much better for single player than an MMO.
Yeah, I would say the same thing.
Oh well. Well, this was another episode of M.A.M.E the Game. We'll be back with another episode real soon. Today we're playing Elder Scrolls, and we'll catch you later. Remember our motto, never stop gaming.